Welcome in, my Scorpios. My name is Kelsey and this is Youngblood Tarot. This reading is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And I am curious what your Scorpio placement is. So you can put that in the comments for me. I am a Scorpio, Venus, Mercury, and Pluto. And I am doing this reading for you today. We're going to start out with the Rainbow Brainskull Oracle deck. This is a new release from June 2024. And I've been really loving it. It's got kind of an acid trip gamer vibe going on to it. So let's get a few cards for you. Evolve into non-complainer. So I really see this as a message to just cut out those negative words we're putting out into the universe, because, you know, negativity is just breeding more negativity here. And it's not to just accept everything, Scorpio. You can still have your boundaries. However, a boundary means what doesn't work for you gets cut out. Not what doesn't work for you gets complained about, gets nagged about, you know, gets begged for a change behavior. No, it just gets removed. And if that person wants to correct themselves, maybe you'll let them back in, you know, or maybe not. You are a Scorpio, so that could also just be a no there for you. Let's see what else is coming through. Water the things you care about. It ain't always gonna be dirt. Okay, so that's just encouraging you to put in the effort to the things that really matter to you in life. So even if it's not showing its flowers yet, even if it's not showing its fruit, it will. As long as you put that consistent effort, as long as you do that daily watering, you will eventually see results. And if these things are important to you, you're not just going to abandon them and let them stay dirt. You're going to make sure those seeds grow. The point of sleep is to let it all go. So when you're getting ready for bed, make sure you are creating a relaxed atmosphere for yourself. Make sure that you're not having, you know, too much screen time, too much bright lights before bed. Don't be drinking coffee right before bed. She said to herself, guilty coffee addict here. But as much as I think like, oh, I can still sleep if I drink coffee in the evening, you know, I do notice that if I drink coffee too close to bedtime, I do have anxiety. I do wake up more during the night. I might have bad dreams because I'm just more in that like shallow in and out state as far as sleep goes. So really make sleep a priority and treat it as a ritual, you know. Find the things that really relax you. If it's like listening to a relaxing meditation, do that. I've got my acupressure mat that helps me as much as it can be a shock at first. It helps me get into a really relaxed place. Or like if I take a bath before bed, I'm just knocked out. So whatever works for you, Scorpio, implement that and make sure you're really getting your rest in. All right, let's go ahead and move into the tarot. I am going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. So this is going to have a lot of the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith symbolism with some more modern technology sprinkled in, more varied gender identities, skin colors, body types. So the best of both worlds here. All right, what does Scorpio need to know? What's the energy coming in for Scorpio here? I just really think we need to take these cards. Okay. So we've got the 10 of Wands here. We've got the 5 of Cups. And then we've got the High Priestess. All right. So what I'm seeing for you here, Scorpio, is that you've just got a little bit too much on your plate right now. You're carrying things that you started from before you actually realized what you wanted to do. So I feel like now you are stepping into this more intuitive state. You are stepping into a higher, more spiritual version of yourself. You've got this inner knowledge. You've got this truth that you're holding on to. You're being quiet. You're being secretive about it. I can see some Scorpio energy in here. You know, I feel like she's researching on her computer and she's just keeping her findings to herself. So I know you love a puzzle and a mystery, Scorpio. So I see you in that here, and just kind of really embodying this divine feminine, inner knowing here. And yet you still haven't let go of everything from before you got to that place. So the 5 of Cups is like where she's crying over these spilt cups, but they're really not what she even wants anymore. They're really not an important part of her life anymore. She's got this 2 of Cups behind her. That's like her soulmate, her divine purpose, like connecting to her true self, but she's not looking at that right now, and she's just carrying way too many burdens. So these are maybe projects that you had started before that really aren't important anymore, but you're just holding on to them for some reason. You've just got like this stubborn attitude of like wanting to carry those to the finish line since you've put in so much work for them. But you know, if she maybe just put a couple of those sticks down, it could be a lot easier for her to carry the rest and get back to this home city where she's headed. Let's find some potential challenges for Scorpio. What's keeping Scorpio from really being in their full power and their full intuitive self? What's keeping Scorpio from realizing that in the physical world? Since I see you've got it going on in the spiritual world. All right. So I see this card wanting to come out. Let's take a couple from the top. Okay. So we've got the 6 of Wands here. We've got the Ace of Wands. And then we've got the Knight of Wands coming in the reverse here. So what I'm seeing for you here is that you've had a lot of victories in the past. I feel like you are very talented at things naturally, and you're also willing to put a lot of work into things. And so there have been things that maybe haven't been fully suited to you, but you've still gotten victories from them in the past. So that's what makes you want to cling to those things more and more, instead of going after this new Ace of Wands that's coming in for you. So, you know, you feel like you are quite talented, quite accomplished at these things, and that's what makes you not want to let them go. Because you feel like, well, maybe this is what I'm meant to do. You know, other people tell me I'm good at it. Other people praise me. I've gotten public recognition. I've had success in this. But, you know, what I really want is this new passion, is this new idea coming in. But I feel stuck. I feel unable to just jump on this horse and pursue it and just ride after it with my full force. Okay? So let's get some good opportunities. How can Scorpio move past feeling stuck? How can Scorpio recognize these new opportunities coming in? Okay, so first we've got the Tower. So what I feel for you here is that this new passion coming in, this new opportunity, is going to feel super intimidating. It's going to be very scary for you. You are going to feel like, oh no, like I couldn't possibly do that. Like you want me to do that? You want me to pursue my ultimate dream and my ultimate happiness? Like this dream vision that I've had secretly hidden inside of me forever? I can't do that. That would just make everything come crashing down around me. Like, what would people think of me? What would happen if they knew that this is what I really want, that this is what I truly want to be? And you're feeling just, you know, stuck in your own head with this. So I really feel like the opportunity for you is to move out of this stuck place. Just take the leap. Just, you know, others' opinions be damned. Like, I'm going for this 10 of Cups. I'm going for this ultimate vision and happiness, even if it's completely different from what people think about me, from how people see me, from all the success that I've had in the past. I'm gonna break free from those binds. I'm gonna jump out of this tower and I'm gonna go for it. I'm finally gonna pursue the real me and my true desires. Okay. I want to get maybe some more concrete details here on what might be coming in for you. Let's get some details, some timing. What is this in regards to? Let's give Scorpio a little hint here. Messages for Scorpio about how to pursue their true vision, their true passion, and step into their most genuine self. Time, it will happen within a year. Family, spending more time with family, work-life balance, protection. Okay. So this is a good indicator that if you start working on this now and start pursuing this now, that you can achieve that dream, or like at least take major steps toward it within a year. And then as far as protection, that could be maybe you sharing something about like your spiritual path and how you protect yourself. This could be having to do with really, you know, protecting your family. This could be like a fear that's coming in for you, that like if you put yourself in the public eye in a certain way, that like maybe your family would look down on it, or that your family could like become a target if you're talking about something that maybe isn't socially acceptable. Maybe you're wanting to talk about something that's a little bit taboo, and you're fearing this consequence on your family as well. Let's get a couple more details here. So now we've got this timing card. It will happen in the near future. So I see that it is important that you start taking steps and you start taking action on this in the near future. Maybe you don't want to be super loud about it, you know? Maybe keep your cards close to your chest for a while. Start working on it in silence, you know? She's got her business plan maybe here on her laptop. You don't have to let everyone know about it before it's ready to pop out. We've got organized. So really organize your plan of action here, you know? So keeping it quiet, keeping it secret, really building a solid base here before you just jump out and shock everyone with that tower moment. That's going to help you to have more confidence, to have that type of plan in place and to start taking action on it in the near future. So by the time, you know, the year is up, you're really ready to go. You've thought through everything. You've got your protection plan in place. And then I also see what's holding you back is maybe some mental health issues here, and also your sleep. That's the second time this message is coming up with sleep. So it's going to be super important for you to prioritize your sleep right now, and your mental health. So make sure you're eating well, make sure you're getting your exercise, make sure you're talking to your therapist. If you don't have one, work on getting one. Or, you know, if you have a trusted friend that you know you can confide in them, make sure you're talking to them, and just really prioritizing your rest. And then also your work-life balance as well. So if you've got, you know, that 10 of Wands energy going on where you're just totally burning yourself out, trying to be everything to everyone, you're trying to carry all the stuff from your past, all while what you really want to do is pursue a new start. This is a sign to put down some of those burdens. This is a sign to focus on your family, focus on your work-life balance, focus on your health and your sleep. Prioritize you, because you are your most important asset, Scorpio. Everything else can be replaced, but not you. All right. Let's get some messages here for you from the Realest Oracle deck. Oh, okay. Also, this card for mental health, that just caught my attention again. So I wanted to re-emphasize that to you, to speak positively to you, not only to yourself, but also to the people around you. Catch yourself. When you start to complain, just shut that down, because that energy is contagious in a very bad way for you, for the people around you. It's really, like I said earlier, going to bring more negativity in. So you will start to notice more and more when you're doing it. You can practice, and over time you'll start shutting it down sooner and sooner, until it just becomes your nature and your habit. All right, let's get some messages here from the Realest Oracle. Some messages to make Scorpio's life a little bit easier at this point in time. Some clues as to what Scorpio can expect in the near future, and some advice. This deck gives great advice and great insight into what's going on. Okay, in their shoes. Flow. Body work. And blissed out. Love it. All right. So here's some messages for you. If someone's pissing you off, just take a minute, step in their shoes, and find a way where you can control the situation a little bit better. You know, I'm not saying you have to totally get on their side and understand where they're coming from 100%, but at least you can use this as a tool for yourself. You know, it doesn't have to be for the other person's benefit. It can still be for your benefit, Scorpio, to just understand their mindset a little bit better. And that is going to help you use the right tool to come to a more peaceful conclusion. Okay? So it may seem like I'm asking you to do something really difficult. It may seem like I'm asking you to that I'm telling you you're wrong and you need to, you know, look in the other person's shoes. It's not because you're wrong. You're not wrong. It's to create a more powerful version of yourself. You know, look at things more as an overhead observer, as if you're an angel looking down on the situation. How would they perceive it? And that should give you a better idea of how to move forward. Just a different perspective there for you. Okay. Then this bodywork card is coming up for me. Okay, so I mentioned my acupressure mat earlier. So if you have one of those, I would use it. I would maybe just start up a yoga video on YouTube, you know, and go through that. It can seem really daunting when you're not in the right headspace, but I always feel so much better even after doing a 10 or 15-minute yoga session. Sleep, as we mentioned before, is super important. Taking a bath, giving yourself a massage. A lot of times we feel like we need someone else to give us a massage, but that's not true. We can do a pretty good job massaging ourselves. If you know a Reiki healer, you can go get some Reiki work done. So these are some options for you to get out of your head, get out of that mental anxiety, get out of those sleepless nights, focus on your body. Like I talked about earlier with exercise and eating well and sleep, your body affects your mind so much more than you might think. They really are all connected, and your body can hold like a true key for your mental health. I've definitely seen that. It makes a huge difference. Okay. Flow. So this is just encouraging you to accept the flow of life. Try to take things easily. Try to remember that this is just one phase in life. It ain't always gonna be dirt. Everything you're going through now is building towards your larger story. It's flowing into the essence of your life. These experiences that you're having, they're making you stronger. They're giving you more tools that are just gonna add up into the beautiful finished story of your life. Scorpio. And then blissed out here. So make a plan, take some time to do something that really lights you up. This can make a huge difference in your mental health. Like, she's going to see a concert. You know, there was a time in my life where I hadn't gone to see a concert in like so long. And having that experience can really be magical. It can really just open you up spiritually, you know? Or if there's something else that you love, maybe you love going to, you know, theme parks and riding roller coasters. Or it doesn't even have to be something that costs a lot of money. Like, maybe you can do something that you loved as a child, like riding your bike or roller skating, doing karaoke. Just something that can put you in a different headspace and really give you a new perspective at life. Just shake things up a little bit, like that tower, you know? We're looking to move forward here. This is not a time for you to stay stagnant. You know, you might not want to put every move you make on blast, but you do want to be making moves for sure, Scorpio. That's going to be super beneficial to you. So I'm glad you tuned in. It seems like you may be in kind of a difficult spot right now, but just try to nurture yourself. Just try to keep in mind that this is a transitory experience right now. You are moving into something so beautiful. Even if it feels rough right now, in the end, you're going to be pursuing your highest passion. You're going to be pursuing your dreams, and you're going to be living in your true, authentic self. So thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. If you do feel called to give a donation, I'm going to leave my Venmo and Cash App in the description. And also, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.